Hi guys, what's going on today? I'm going to be changing out my sprockets. I went with a 45 tooth rear and a 16 front. The stock is 1550, so I know a lot of people go with 1745, but I didn't really want to gear it quite that high, so I went with a 16, and front sprockets are super cheap, so I can always change that. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. Alright, so for the front, just gonna take the guard off. Alright, and that gets our guard off right there. Alright, let's get our rear wheel off now. There's your spacer. Don't forget to put that back in. So I thought that you could get this off from here without taking these two bolts off, but it's not looking that way. Well, I guess I'll just take them off. Alright. Huh. So, I don't know. If you guys happen to know of a better way to do that, I really thought that you could do that in a way that maybe I just wasn't patient enough with it. I don't know. Anyway. So while you've got your rear wheel off, now's a great time to inspect your bearings and seals. Bearings feel good. That seal's pushed in a little bit right there, but I'm not overly worried about it right now. This side looks pretty good. So see that little bit of play? That's normal, just so you guys know. The snap ring is what holds it on. These just hold it in place. So it's gonna have a little bit of play to it. So get our snap ring off. When you do this, you only want to open it just enough to slide it off. You don't want to take it any further than you have to. See, there, just like that. Because you want this to have as much spring in it. You know what I mean? Because that's what's holding this on. See? Jesus, I put a breaker bar on this. They used a ton of red Loctite on this, which the older models had stud failure issues, I guess. So I guess that was their remedy, was to Loctite the crap out of it. See, they sit right in there. So when you put it back together, I'll show you on the new one, but they've got to fit like that. And that's why they stay tight. If they come loose, then those can slip out and turn. Plus, if they're like this, you know, it's not going to sit flat, obviously. Let's put the new one on. There's your difference. 5 teeth. So this side goes down, the pretty side goes down. I like the black better than the silver too. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, let's get these babies locked down. I don't believe I've seen a torque setting for this anywhere. I mean, obviously they were on there pretty good, but they were also had the red Loctite. I really don't think those are gonna go anywhere. All right, the rear's done. I'm just gonna put it back on. Well, actually, let's go ahead and do the front while the chain is super loose and easy to move, and then we'll put it all back together. Easy peasy. All right, so on the front, you got these two little bolts here that hold the retainer on. This, you can see it's loose. It's not. That's how it's supposed to be. So it's this retainer that keeps it on there. Oh, stupid. We'll just put it in gear. There. Okay, so then this turns and comes right off. And then this comes right off. Alright. Put that on. Put your retainer back on, and then you... Oops, too far. And you gotta turn it to line those up. Okay, and these were pretty snug, but not ridiculous. Okay, get the chain back on. There we go. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna take this opportunity to put a little bit of grease around these bearings. This is marine grade synthetic grease, by the way, which is what I would run. Especially with dirt bike, you know, you're gonna be in the water and crap with it, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't really like how that seal sits right there, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that, but I don't have a seal right now. And the bearing is seated nicely and all that, so maybe I'll order some seals and we'll change those out. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well do the bearings at the same time, right? Future video. Leave a comment if you guys want to see that. I'll make sure and make a video if I do it. But it seems like a decent idea, huh? Spacer. Okay, there we go. I'll put this baby on. And this baby on. Actually, I'm gonna clean that thread and put a little Loctite on there. I Loctite everything, man. I don't trust it. It's just blue Loctite. It'll come back off. It's just to help with the keep from vibrations loosening shit up. Let's get the brake caliper back on first before I go any further. So much pollen around here lately. Holy crap. Alright, so they're a little hard to see, and I can't imagine they're going to show up on the camera, but there are little lines on these that kind of help you a little bit. So, so we're at about 2.5 notches. And this one looks like it's got to come back a little bit more. Yeah, right about like that. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And that's pretty good. Okay, so if you're going to torque these down properly, you can use 3/4 inch. I think it might be 21 millimeter, but, oh no, it's 19 millimeter. And you want 65 pounds, which is the last thing I did on this torque wrench. Whoops. There we go. All right. There we go. I never used to use a torque wrench, and now on critical parts like wheels, I tend to. So that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. One thing I recommend you do after you lock everything down is just give these just a little snug like that, Oh, that one actually was pretty loose, but and like that, and I've got some lock nuts on there too. Okay. Now we put the case back on. Alright, so in case you guys don't notice when you take it off, like I didn't, the short one goes on top, the long one goes on bottom.
Meanwhile.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
You made it in between, it's just starting to thunder.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm, I heard 2 thunders.
We got ice cream though afterwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just finishing this up. Alright, so this is what I got for my chain. Maxima synthetic chain guard. Use whatever you want, I guess. Some people just use gear oil. I got this one that says it's O-ring safe, and I'm planning to put an X-ring chain on. So, and it wasn't too expensive. Alright, boys and girls, I think we're done here. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that, and it's getting ready to thunder and lightning, so I'm not going to take it for a ride right now. I've heard a couple rolls of thunder. I don't know if they'll make it into the video or not, but anyways, so I'll see if that passes and check it out tonight, and if not, I will definitely update you guys in the next video I do to let you know what I think of the 16 up front with the 45 in the back. I think I'm going to like it because it's just a little more off-road than what a lot of people are running with the 1745. Or 1740. It's about the same as a 1747. 1 tooth in the front is about 3 teeth in the rear, so you know, I'm in the ballpark of what a lot of people are running, but I don't need to go super fast. I want to be able to have a little bit of torque and off-road, but still ride it to work. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this was helpful, and be sure to check back again if you're interested in seeing me change the chain. I'll be doing that here, I don't know, I'll do it later this summer, but anyways, thanks for watching.